is when you learn the art and the philosophy of volunteerism, and that spirit will prevail through life with you. You feel a sense of fulfillment when you help others in whatever you do.
Dr. Robert Low Chu Kiat was born in Singapore in 1925 and became one of the greatest contributors to ophthalmology in Singapore.
One of the things that I admired about my father was his strict principles as a professional, as a doctor, as a human being, at work. I would see him in the evenings at home watching television, and his hands would be doing this. And I say, "Dad, what are you doing?" "I'm just going through the operation I have to do tomorrow morning, what I have to do." And he's actually going through the motion. He was always very kind, very polite, never raised his voice to people. But I think every boy's father is unique.
Mr. Low was the first doctor in Singapore to have the fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons in Edinburgh. And when he came back, he of course became the head of the eye department, Singapore General Hospital. During that time, he trained many of the eye doctors. So I was one of the last to be trained by him. He started the Singapore Society of Ophthalmology, known as the SSO, and he became its first president. Well, Dr. Low is an all-round specialist eye surgeon.
In 1989, he became the advisor in the formation of the Singapore National Eye Centre. Since its inception, SNEC has been actively involved in clinical trials and research into causes and treatments of major eye conditions. Dr. Low was also committed to charity. He led the YMCA from 1970, where he served with distinction for over 20 years.
Dr. Low's vision to transform the YMCA was very evident. He set the example, he contributed himself generously, and so did his board members of that time. It's just in his nature to be kind. His eyes is always smiling, okay? And we will always find ways to solve problems, and this is something that always inspires us.
For his dedicated commitment and service to the community, he was appointed to lead the newly restructured National Council of Social Service in 1992 as its first president.
Dr. Low being a very visionary leader who cares very deeply about meeting community needs. Among his many achievements, he saw the completion of a very significant strategic planning document. That blueprint would go on to guide NCSS and our member organizations for nearly 2 decades. Through his character and his spirit, he had influenced many to serve, to care for vulnerable populations.
Today, Singapore ophthalmology has a global reputation as a center of excellence, thanks to the immense contributions of Dr. Low.
This professorship will honor the legacy of Dr. Robert Low, one of our pioneering founding fathers in medicine and ophthalmology. The professorship will allow new research to be done that will help provide innovative eye care solutions for future Singaporean patients. It will also serve to give back to the community and allow students, patients, and the community to benefit from the pioneering work of Dr. Robert Low.
To support the establishment of the fund, we appeal to the kind generosity of the ophthalmology fraternity as well as the community. By funding this endowed professorship, you, our gracious donor, wield the power to convene the brightest minds to focus on problems of eye diseases and blindness towards a holistic augmentation of ophthalmology care delivery that meets the increasing demands of an aging population as well as caters to the future eye care needs of our young.